Right at the top of the game, still a world force in 200 and 100 meter running, British record holder. The Olympic champion Gabby Thomas serenely made her way through the rounds in Paris, had such a great season last year. Really looking forward to seeing a race here. The previously mentioned Nasser of Bahrain. Last weekend in the Dominican Republic, she ran the quickest 400 in the world yet this year. Yes, it's early, but she's in good form. Then we've got Nikisha Price, the first Jamaican ever to run under 49 seconds. And again, a pretty decent 200 meter runner, but this is not her main event. Same for Alexis Holmes. Her top 9 times out of her top 10 were all set in 2024. So an improving athlete. 25-year-old, as I said, come over after the World Indoor Championships in China. Well, Paulino, who moved to the 400, I guess probably in around about 2020, and has dominated that event, certainly last year. Talitha Diggs in lane 2. And then Stacey Ann Williams of Jamaica. Fresh from a new indoor 400 personal best. Lane 1 maybe tough in this 200 then. Hansen, what we're looking for here?
Well, Paulino needs to at least come out of here with at least 5 points, because obviously to win you get a little boost with the 12 points to win the deuce. Gabby and Dina are really going to be battling for that, and I think that they know that they're going to have a good chance at that 100K if they jump out in front with the points in this early race. Spoke to Dina like yesterday, and Dina actually said that she's really focused on that 4. Very confident about her too. So that 400 is going to be something special when she gets out there.
Dina Asher-Smith in lane 8. Gabby Thomas, Olympic champion, in 7. Safely away first time. Asher-Smith got out pretty good. Nasser just got left a little bit. You'd expect that by the 2 sprinters on the outside. But it's Gabby Thomas around the top end, who's just got half a meter on Dina Asher-Smith. And Thomas normally starts to go away from this point. Nasser running well in 3rd at the moment. And then there's a battle with Paulino charging down the last 30-40. But it's going to be Gabby Thomas. Asher-Smith might just hang on here. It's Gabby Thomas, but Paulino with a real surge, taking 2nd place. And that will be really, really significant. We expected Gabby Thomas to come away with a win, 22.62 in these conditions. That's pretty swift, that's pretty good. But Paulino, that is significant. You get 12 points for winning, you get 8 points for 2nd. But when we cast this forward to the 400 tomorrow and the possible result there, let's say the possible result, that is significant for Paulino.
Nah, it's absolutely significant, because she's obviously going to do her thing in the 4. For her to come 2nd, I didn't expect that, man. Gabby getting 1st place obviously makes sense. She's the Olympic champion, but for Paulino to come out of there with those extra points, she's going to end up having a good chance at that 100K.
Dina always runs a pretty good turn, transition at the home straight here. Gabby Thomas just moved away, just got that gap, and it looked as though Dina was rallying again here.
You know what, Gabby ran a much better turn than I expected. She's tall. You don't expect the taller sprinters to have such a good turn, but she's efficient. And once she gets on the straightaway and lets those limbs go, I mean, she's really, really hard to beat. I expected it to be a lot tighter with her, Dina. And that wasn't the case, but Paulino coming 2nd at that race, I think, is the big story.
Well, and so much hype has been on Gabby Thomas since the Olympics, and then since she announced early on that she was going to be running this series of Grand Slams. So look at that huge smile. She must feel really good breaking the tape.
You know what?
Well, you know, the expected winner, but not expected 2nd. Let's just check the result there. 22.62, as I mentioned, 22.93. It's the season's best, because she hasn't raced yet for Paulino.
Right.
But the more significant thing for her is finishing 2nd. Dina Asher-Smith took 3rd spot.
The debut Grand Slam track event in Kingston, Jamaica, delivered thrilling moments and top-tier performances, particularly in the women's 200 meters. Gabby Thomas, the American Olympic medalist, emerged as the dominant athlete, crossing the line in 22.62 seconds, a strong mark considering the conditions. Once again, she demonstrated why she ranks among the world's premier 200m sprinters today. Assigned to lane 7, Thomas launched smoothly from the blocks and quickly seized control around the bend. Dina Asher-Smith, the 2019 world champion from Great Britain, challenged her early on, but Thomas's combination of power and technical precision proved decisive in the final straight. Her height did not impede her on the curve, and once she opened up her stride down the home stretch, she was unstoppable. Asher-Smith lost some ground in the final 50 meters, yet still managed to claim a respectable third-place finish. The race's unexpected storyline was Marilady Paulino, who powered through the closing 40 meters to snatch second place. Better known for her 400m prowess, Paulino's strong showing in the shorter distance caught many by surprise. Her performance not only earned valuable points toward the Grand Slam prize, but also sent a clear signal ahead of her signature 400m event. The final top 8 standings were as follows: Gabby Thomas first, Paulino second, Asher-Smith third, and Silwa Eid Nazer of Bahrain in fourth. Rounding out the field were T.T. Diggs, Alexis Holmes, and 2 Jamaican athletes, Stacey Ann Williams and Nikisha Price, who struggled and ended up 7th and 8th, respectively. Attention also turned to the absence and current condition of Shericka Jackson, Jamaica's leading 200m sprinter. Jackson, who dominated the event in Budapest in 2023, appears to be in recovery from an injury and has yet to return to peak form. Her missing presence was palpable, leaving fans eager to see her compete fully recovered in the upcoming September championships. Despite her commanding performance, Gabby Thomas remains grounded and focused. Her Jamaican victory adds momentum to her Grand Slam campaign, where competitors accumulate points toward a $100,000 prize. With this early success and strong season start, Thomas is firmly positioned to challenge for major titles in the year ahead. This race offered more than just a final result. It highlighted athletes' current form, strategic execution, and potential contenders for the summer season. Thomas reaffirmed her elite status, Paulino showcased her adaptability, and Asher-Smith offered glimpses of her former brilliance. The key takeaway: the women's 200-meter continues to be one of track and field's most fiercely contested events, with plenty of surprises still possible in the months ahead. Beyond the individual performances, the race underscored the depth of talent in the women's 200 meters at the international level. Young athletes like T.T. Diggs and Alexis Holmes showed promise, hinting at future breakthroughs, even if they were unable to reach the podium this time. Meanwhile, the contrast between seasoned competitors such as Thomas, Paulino, and Asher-Smith highlighted the ongoing battle between experience and emerging potential. The event also sparked conversations about training approaches, race tactics, and how sprinters manage their season peaks for multiple competitions. Fans and analysts alike will now turn their attention to the upcoming Grand Slam stops, eagerly anticipating whether Thomas can maintain her momentum, if Paulino will translate her versatility into further victories, or if Asher-Smith can recapture her past dominance. Kingston offered not just a thrilling race but a clear preview of the battles shaping the women's sprinting calendar for the months to come.